Hello everyone, I am Nikita Dudani and I go by the brand name Akriti Tarot and Reiki Center on Instagram and Facebook. Today I am here to share with you what the answers lies in the pile that you have chosen. So if you have been following my pages, you must know that every month I bring pick a pile sessions for you and people select from the three piles and I share the answers. So without talking further or without wasting too much of time, let's start with it. So we'll be starting with the pile number one that was shown by the orange shell. So all those people who have chosen pile number one, here's what's in store with for you for the month of June. And we'll be starting with the tarot cards first. So the first card coming up for you is the Miser card. So now this card tells me that all those people who have chosen pile number one, you are either not sharing yourself emotionally with other people, like not sharing what is troubling you or what is kind of happening with you, or if you want to seek support, you're not seeking support with from the other people. Or it could also mean that you're not sharing your skills, ideas, and expertise with other people because I can clearly sense that you guys are much more knowledgeable and skillful than you think. There is a lot of either there is a lot of confusion or self doubt that is going there, but and that is perhaps stopping you from sharing yourself from other people. But in this month of June, it is a good idea to take a little bit of step and share it with people that you trust. It could be just sharing with them that okay, I'm thinking about working on this idea, what do you think? But just to open up a little bit, because the next card that we have in for you is the Fool card. So now this Fool card literally translate into new beginnings and new opportunities. So I do see a lot of new opportunities coming your way. It could be opportunities related to your profession or personal opportunities as well. But I do sense that there is going to be some new step that you'll be taking in this month. And if I combine it with the earlier card, the Miser, if you're holding yourself back, then you may miss opportunities and you may not feel happy at the end. So take that risk, take that leap of faith, and jump into doing something that you have always wanted to do. The next one in the line is the Patience card. So good things comes to those who wait. It shows that you people have been waiting for some good news for a longer period of time, or it could be that you've been waiting for your efforts to shine up and give you the rewards. And yeah, that's what this card is all about. That whatever the efforts that you have done, whatever the hard work you have done, it will all come back to you in a very good way. So you are going to reap rewards for all the work that you have been doing. And yeah, so for pile number one, people, the sense is that you need to open up, you need to work on your ideas, take that leap of faith, because whatever hard work you will do, it will come to you. Whatever hard work you have done, you are going to reap its rewards very soon. The next one that we have in store for you is Three of Wands and Page of Wands. So now you have got wands. So wands are like, practically a yes for whatever thing is going in your mind as I'm saying this. So if it is an idea about a workshop or starting a new business opportunity or switching your job or making the next move in your career, this is like a go ahead sign. Of course, when we see wands, it also means that it will require certain kind of efforts, it will require a certain kind of hard work, but that does not mean that you should not go ahead with it. I also see traveling on the cards for you, because three of wands and page of wands, both of them shows travel. You may be traveling either overseas or within your country for some work. Either it could be a work related opportunity or it could be an opportunity to learn and grow. Yeah, I definitely see travel. And I also see that you guys who have chosen pile number one, you are someone who are optimistic by nature. So you choose to look at the positive sides of the of a situation, and that's what you're also going to do in this June month. Mm, yeah. So yes. So there are going to be opportunities. You may travel overseas or within your country for work, and I do see that whatever work you are going to start this month, even if it is like taking a small idea, just writing it down on your diary so that it becomes a little bit more real for you. It would be a step. It would be your first step to make your dreams come reality, and yes, it is going to happen. And the opportunities that are going to come to you this month, they are going to be really good. It will be good on the financial level as well. It will be good for your personal growth as well. It would be really good for your social status and increasing your fame, name, and success. So just go ahead with it. Moving on, so that was what was in store for you from the tarot cards. Moving on, now we are going to go ahead for some guidance. So the first one that I have, the guidance card is from the Krishna conscious deck, and it is knock knock. So again, you guys have got the opportunity cards, because this really reads that knock and all the doors of possibilities will open. So why are you holding yourself back? You just need to knock that door. You just need to reach out to someone whom you really trust and you feel that will help you, and just go ahead with the possibilities, because see it as your disposable. And this is what also it is sharing. If you can see it, it shows a lot of prosperity in every sense. So you just need to take that leap of faith. The next one we have, the oracle card, is from the angel's guidance, and the card is vacuum away fear. So this is like a confirmation that I was talking about. So this literally translates into that: call upon your archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. So if you are having a fear of failure, or a fear of that how will I do this or what will happen, don't worry about it. This is a strong sign that your angels are around you. You just need to connect with them, and for the same, you can sit or lie down in a comfortable position where you are not being disturbed by someone, and just reach out. Just call your angels and help them, and ask them for help to remove anything that is not serving you purpose anymore. So in this card, this card suggests to call out to Archangel Michael or Raphael, or both, to help you, and guidance will be there. Moving on to the last card of the deck, that is the guidance from the Moonology Oracle deck, and you have got waning waning moon, and it literally asks you what do you need to release. So guys, just go ahead with it. I am not sure why you are holding yourself back, but everything from your tarot card to oracle cards is asking you to let go, to move on. So this card, it means what you need to release. So anything that you feel is not serving you purpose, and by that I mean that it could be my own limitations that I have for myself, or it could be some certain beliefs or ideas that are not serving me purpose. So for example, you may have an idea, but with how things are changing around us, it may be required to change that idea as well. So whatever you need to do, you need to release, or you need to rethink about it, or you need to reevaluate. This is a good time to do this. June is a good time to rework on yourself, rework on your ideas, and get a little bit more clarity as to what you want to do. Set goals for yourself and work towards it, because definitely success is around corner. There are going to be opportunities that will come your way, and it is just up to you to just open that door and take the help, and reach out to that person and make your dreams come a reality. So that's it for pile number one, guys. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please leave us a comment below. If it did not, then I just hope that things work out for you. So let's start with pile number 2 that was shown by the purple shell. So all those people who have picked pile number 2, here's how June month is going to be for you. Let's start with the tarot card first. And the first one coming up for you is the silence card. So now for people who have chosen pile number 2, silence card ask you or tells you to take that breather time for yourself. Somehow the energy that I'm sensing right now, even as I'm speaking, is that you guys have worked too much. You either you have overworked worked too much, or you have overthought about things too much. But in either way, you definitely need some silent time. It could be in the literal sense of just going away, if that's possible, depending on where you are living. If it is possible to go away and stay in close to nature, or somewhere where you get that silence time for yourself, or if you are stuck at the place that you are, um, you could just take some time every day for yourself. um, yeah, even as I'm saying, the energies that I'm catching is that a lot of things have been going around, who have chosen pile number 1, and it just feels that you just need some time to connect with your inner energy. And it also tells me that pile number 2 people are also intuitive in nature. So you also have a very strong sense of how things will unfold, or you have a sense about how the person is, or how things will happen, or what will the other person say. So you are getting the hang of it, right? So if you resonate with this kind of being, this kind of person, it's maybe you have been catching too much of energy around you. Maybe you have been catching too much of vibes of your surroundings and the people that are around you. So you need to detox, relax. And the simple way of doing so is salt water bath. So you can just take a pinch of pink Himalayan salt, and if that's not available, sea salt. And if not, no salt is no these salts are available, you can just take the normal salt that we put in the food, and just a pinch of it, add it into your bath water, and have a bath with it minimum thrice a week. If you can do it daily, yes, but minimum thrice a week. And even from those times, make sure that at least one time you're having a saltwater bath through your head to toe, and that will help you clearing out the energies that do not belong to you. So if you have taken on some energies from other people or surroundings, it will help you to cleanse it and channel with your inner energy. Also, I do sense that there may be some kind of traveling involved, even if it is like domestic traveling, but it could be for a few days or hours. But that would be really beneficial for you, because that will help you rejuvenate soon. Yeah, so that's the first card. The other is We Are the World. So again, this card indicates that you need to relax and work on your chakras, because all those people who have chosen pile number 2, it seems to me that somewhere your energy are getting too much used right now, as it was shown in the first card. So you need to reach out to people and share with them, and not suffer alone, whether it is like not feeling emotionally well. So you can reach out to your friends, your family members, and share with them. I also see that there would be some good opportunities also that will be coming through your way this month, and these opportunity would largely be related to group work. So if you are a working professional and if you are a leader, you can it would be related to the team that you are leading. And if you are not into any leadership positions, there may be some work where you will be working with the other group members, and this would be really beneficial for you. So the group work that will be coming your way this month will help you enhance yourself at a personal level, and it would be fulfilling in way. It will be fulfilling for you as well. I also see and sense that for pile number 2 people, um, the group work or just staying connected with larger group, like networking, knowing each other, would help you in longer run, because it will help you to reach out to people and enhance yourself professionally and personally. The next card in line is laziness. So, if you have been lazy, then you need to come out of your laziness. And if you have not been lazy, then it's time to just relax. So either way, because the first card that we had, it showed us, some kind of going within and taking time for yourself. So this is also connected with it. So laziness literally means to let go certain things, because you don't need to take everything on yourself as your responsibility. Take some time for you, but also be mindful that this laziness is not turning into procrastination. um, but I do see good cards ahead, like good opportunities ahead. This month may be a little bit slow in the work area, as the professional work area, but it would be really good for you personally, because I see that personally also you will get a lot of time to relax with your friends and family members, and that will help you connect with yourself. Moving on, the next two cards are the first is Six of Wands and the second is Two of Wands. So we are having wands today, a lot of wands. Okay, so for pile number 2 people, I feel that yes, like I said, I definitely see some kind of travel involved, and there could be some opportunities personally or professionally that may confuse you, that whether you should choose option number 1 or you should choose option number 2. But in your heart you will know which option is better than you. So while the confusion may be at a thought level, at an emotional level, at your heart level, you will know which is the best option for you, and chances are that you will go with the option that you had already made kind of made a connection with while hearing, because sometimes we do hear opportunities and we feel that yeah, this sounds good, and you start to connect with it, but then bang, you're produced with another options and you get confused. But whatever opportunity you will select, it would be really good for you. Again, I see travel on your card, so you may travel internationally or domestically as the work or this opportunity calls for. And then Six of Wands, so I see a little bit of celebration and success. So if your any of your project is coming towards the end, then it is time to celebrate it, because it would end at a very good level. And if there is even this could mean celebration at an personal level as well. So yes, I do see celebrations, new beginnings, and with new beginnings in some ways, it will also bring a little bit of confusion, but you will be able to tackle it. You will be able to choose what you really want to do. So if I connect this Two of Wands and Six of Wands, there will be opportunities present to you. You may feel confused a little bit, but just go with your heart feels like doing, and everything will work out well. So even the options that you will be choosing at the end, yes, it will require hard work, it will require a little bit efforts, but it will work out well for you. So moving on to your guidance card. So the first one from the deck we have is the Krishna conscious cards, and the card is time to move on. So this card literally means that follow the path destined for you. Move on, do not stop or look back. The desired change will come. So if you have been holding yourself back, or if you have been worrying about how things will happen, this is a confirmation that it is time to move on. It is time to work for what you are destined for. To work for what is your passion, your true calling is for. And just move on and do not stop and look back, because whatever change that you are needing in your life, it will definitely come. But you need to start, you need to move on from where you are currently in your life. The next one is from the Angels Oracle card, and that is Solar Plexus Chakra. So it is interesting. Like I said from the tarot, reading, that you guys may need to work on your chakras, and solar plexus chakra is a confirmation that for some of you, your solar plexus chakra may be blocked, or the energy may be a little bit low. And the card reads that it is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. So if you have been taking charge of your life but not feeling good at the end of it, this is a confirmation to take charge of your life in a positive way. Give it some positive thoughts, give it some positive vibrations, and it will happen. Because good things and good changes in your life are meant to happen, and it will happen. So it is a very good idea to give it a positive thoughts. And it is okay to be powerful, it is okay to be in yourself, believe in yourself, and do things that make you happy. And for some of you, if you feel connected to it, you can even work on your solar plexus chakra to heal it. And I guess in the last video I have shared this with everyone, but still, you can clear your solar plexus chakra through the guided meditations that are available on the internet, or you can do it through Reiki, which is something that even I do. So you can message me later if you have more questions on it. And moving on to the last card, that is from the Moonology cards. And this reads full moon in Gemini. Now, full moon in Gemini means the answers you need are coming. So full moon represents that a cycle has ended and a new cycle is beginning. So new moon basically means that you are going to start something new. It's the starting of a cycle, and full moon is where you feel that a cycle has completed. So so this card literally tells you that whatever answers you have been waiting for, or whatever things you have been waiting for, they are coming to you. You just need to keep your positive thoughts and vibrations high and alive, and things will happen for you. So if I see everything in your deck, in this file is connected, that all you need is to just take that time with yourself and believe in yourself and do things that you are passionate about. So just go ahead and start planning. I hope that this resonates with you, and that's all for file number 2, people. If it did made some connection, if you were able to connect with it, please drop in the comments below, and I'll be happy to either read it and comment on it. So yeah, that's all for you for the June 2021, and I'll see you next time. So we have come up to our last pile, that is the pile number 3, shown by these two tiny white shells. So if you have chosen pile number 3, here's what's in store for you for the month of June. Let's start with the tarot cards, and the first card that is coming up is the postponement. So all those people who have chosen pile number 3, you can expect some delays on a professional and personal level. So if you have been waiting for some project to get over, or if you've been waiting for some things to come to an end, like probably some conflict or some tough situations that you have been going in your life, or it could be just you have been planning, you may have been planning to go somewhere, so you may have to put all those plannings for a hold for some time, but trust me that it is for your own good. So on the surface level, you may feel that by these delay you may not feel so good about it, but it is working best for you. The next card that we have is the guidance card. So I have a question for you, pile number three people, that you have been getting a lot of signs and signals from your guardian angels, but you're not listening to them, because this card clearly tells me that your angels are trying to communicate with you. Your higher self is trying to communicate with you. They are sending you signs and signals, but you're not paying attention to your surroundings. So a good way to connect with your angels and your higher self is to be aware of your surroundings. And angels communicate through giving you certain signals or signs, such as seeing repeated numbers. So that could be like 111, 222, 333, 000, or 555. So any series of number that is repeated and you are catching note of those series of number unconsciously, not like consciously waiting for that to happen, but unconsciously, that's your sign that your angels are around you and they are trying to help you. They're trying to communicate with you. The other ways in which angels may communicate uh, is through, giving you dreams, like sending you dreams, or they may communicate, like for example having a certain set of ideas or emotions that are coming within you, or if you've been thinking about this about a certain thing, your friend or your colleague may end up repeating that thing for you. So those are the signs through which angels communicate. So be sure to pay attention to what's happening around you. This card, the guidance card, it also tells me that there is a feminine energy around you, which is protecting you, which is guarding you, and which is trying to communicate to you. So you have to be a little bit more careful in listening and tuning into what's happening around you. Moving on to the next card, that is letting go. So yes, a lot of emotional work needs to happen. All those things that are not serving you purpose, or it's not serving you any um, good, sending you good vibrations or anything that is just not right for you. You need to let it go. I do see a lot of emotional healing here also. So you may have to tune into what you are feeling and may reach out to other people for support. But overall, what energies I'm catching from these cards, postponements, guidance, and letting go, that your angels or your higher self or the universe, whichever thing you believe in, they are really around you. And right now in this month of June, you may feel that things are not happening as you had planned or as you had wanted, but just trust the process, because there are certain steps that you may have forgotten to take. For example, like letting go. So you may have not let go of certain things, people, or energies, and that is needed. And when I say energies, I don't mean I mean energies in the sense of just not getting good vibes with people and still being connected to them. So some kind of that example. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now on cards for you, and we will move to the next cards that are here. Okay, so the next card, you have the Hermit and the Empress. So you have major arcana. So guys, whoever chosen pile number 3, there is some major mystery going around you, and all that postponement or the delay that has come up for you is to help you connect with yourself, because the Hermit card stands for going back to your roots. So you need to you need to stand tall. You need to look at things from a bird's eye view or from a third person perspective, because what is happening right now is that either you are too much involved in the process. So this letting go card, it could also mean that you have to detach yourself from results, because sometimes when we plan something or when we have certain ideas, we may be so attached with the results that we forget to look at the things from a higher level. So you need to be more grounded in wherever you are and in whichever aspect of your life it is needed. I also see that you need some kind of support, probably from someone who's a little bit mature than you. So this could be a person who's emotionally mature or a person who's senior to you age wise. But seek out the support And yes, I think that could be the guidance that your angels are sending to you. So be grounded in what you are doing right now. The next one is the Empress. So now this Empress is a definite sure shot of getting success, fame, money, and everything in your life. And if I have to confirm it, I can see a lot of, like I said, female energy, feminine energy in your cards. So there is definitely a lady out there who's supporting you and who wants good things to happen for you, so you can take guidance from this particular person as well. The Empress card is also about knowing yourself, knowing your worth, and knowing the gifts and talents that you have. So this in this June month, you need to be grounded. You need to take a look at things from the higher perspective, and be sure and be know your worth and skills, because somewhere this will help you to overcome it. So the delays may be happening because your guardian angels wants the best for you, but you may be probably settling for less, and that's not something that your higher self or your guardian angels wants for you. So look around your surroundings. Be sure to catch those signs and signals. That's what was in for your tarot cards. Moving on to the guidance card, the first one we have from Krishna Consciousness deck is make the right choice. Okay, pile number 3, people. Be humble in all you do. Vanity breeds sickness. Make the right choice. So yes, you are on your right path, but make sure to make the right choice. And if I relate it to the Hermit card, yes, you need to be grounded. You may even need to go back to your roots, your culture, and be more grounded in who you are, because success will happen to you and fame will happen to you, but don't let vanity come in. Be humble for all the work that you have done and all the success that you have achieved till now or you will be achieving in the future. The next one is from the Angels deck, and the card is Ascended Masters. This is a really powerful card. Ascended Masters mean powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. Whew, that is something. So I definitely see connected to the guidance and Ascended Masters, because you are divinely protected. Pile number 3 cards. It is making me humble sharing this, that you guys are divinely protected. All the spiritual teachers or gods or goddesses or the higher power that you believe in, from wherever you are seeing this video today. I am Indian by my culture, like I'm an Indian by birth, but still from whichever place you are connecting in this video right now, your masters wants you to know, your ascended masters, your spiritual teachers and gurus want you to know that you are protected. And it's not just that only one spiritual teacher is protecting you. You have been blessed with lot of spiritual teachers and gurus that you even don't know how you connected you are. And I'm getting goosebumps while I'm reading this, but all your wise spiritual teachers, powerful teachers, loving teachers are watching over you and guiding you. Just need to connect with them. Just simply connect with them. Just sit in a place and just call out to them, and they will show you. They will literally give you signals and signs that they are around you. You will just feel their powerful energy. I am feeling that powerful energy as I'm reading these cards. And you are blessed with so many spiritual teachers who are either powerful, loving, blessed, guided. There's a lot of heavy but good universal energy that is channeling around you, your surroundings, and they are sending you some kind of signs and signals that you need to catch to. So moving on to the last card of the deck and of this reading from the Moonology cards. That is full moon in Capricorn. So this is the end of a tough cycle approaches. So if you have been going through some certain difficulties in your life or a major crisis or struggles, this is a card that confirms that that cycle is going to end, because the end of those struggles, worrying and everything is coming in your life, because it's a full moon. Full moon means closure. So everything, the end of a tough cycle, the struggles that you have been through, the struggles that you have said, the struggles you have not shared with anyone, your gurus, your mentors are there with you. They are guiding you, and you all pile number 3 people who have selected pile number 3, you are divinely blessed. You are God's children. You are divinely protected. You are divinely blessed. And everything that you have wanted for in your life is going to come to you. You just need to catch on to the signs and signals that your spiritual teachers, gurus, universe is sending to you. And I really hope um, that you are able to catch them and take their guidance to make your life a better, fulfilling, and loving life. So that's all for today. That's all for pile number 3 people. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please leave us a comment below. I'll be happy to read your comments and feedback, because that gives me courage, that keeps me inspired to go on and make videos like this. And I'm also planning to make some more interesting contents apart from pick a pile sessions. And yes, I'm very much excited to know from all those people who have been watching this. It does not matter that if you're watching this right now or if you're watching this after some time. I'm sure that some of the messages will still make their home in your heart some way or the other. And yeah, I really hope that you guys found this enjoyable and good messages and happy messages, as I am feeling right now after the reading. So that's all for this time for the month of June. I'll be coming up with pick a pile session for July in the coming month. So stay tuned, and yes, let me know if there are other kind of sessions that you would also want me to record, or different kind of pick a pile that you would want me to do. I'll be happy to consider them. I'll be happy to work on to them. And all I want in some exchange is a feedback. So because that keeps me motivated, that keeps me going. And yes, with that, we are ending this over here. I really hope that all the piles that we had today, it made some connection with you guys.